What is up everybody, AJ here back again with another video. So, I've been checking out this trailer from an indie game by HideWorks titled Liminal Point. And apparently this game is inspired by games such as the likes of Resident Evil and Silent Hills. Now, a little bit of context here. I have a history of beating quite a lot of Resident Evil games. And I'm kinda into Silent Hill games as well. As a matter of fact, I did react to some of the trailers. It's just that I just didn't have the opportunity to jump right into the newer Silent Hill games, particularly Silent Hill 2 Remake and the recently released Silent Hill F. But I do have a history of beating the very first Silent Hill game though, which is Silent Hill 1. And I do have a history of beating the original Silent Hill 2 as well on the PC. If given the opportunity, I wouldn't mind checking out Silent Hill 1 again, but we'll jump right into that later. So let me see what this indie horror game titled Liminal Point is all about, because I want to see how the gameplay is, how the game looks like, and from there we'll see what's my thoughts in regards to said indie horror game. And holy mother of G, this trailer is in 4K. Well, guess what? I'll render this trailer in 4K as well. Alright, let's check out this. This is the third official trailer, by the way. I recently found out about this game on Twitter. I'm not gonna call it X. Just by looking at the footage, right? It really gives off the vibe that it's giving off the vibe that it's an old school Resident Evil game. But let's just see how the gameplay looks like, because I only see a wee bit of it. So let's just check out the trailer. And I gotta say,
never should have come back.
Claire, I'm sorry, this character looks kinda like Claire, man. Not gonna lie.
I got a message.
A rockstar version of Claire. I'm down.
She's been gone a long time. Ran when things got hard.
Oh, yeah.
Left the band
This,
behind.
yeah, the camera angle literally screams.
I need to know why.
Literally screams
Why
Resident
she
Evil.
when everything was coming together. Isn't that why you're here too?
I'm not gonna pause it yet. I'm not gonna pause it.
Did you forget what happened?
Even the UI resembles the remake version of Resident Evil.
Place remembers. And so do I. I'll be waiting. So come and find me.
Yeah, in terms of the camera angle, right? Kinda reminds me of Parasite Eve in terms of camera angle. Even the inventory system kinda resembles Resident Evil, not gonna lie. Parasite Eve camera angle with inventory like with the inventory system like Resident Evil, and even some of the vibe, right, kinda reminds me of Silent Hill to top it off. Okay, I see a official gameplay trailer from HideWorks. So hold on, let me watch that trailer one more freaking time if you guys don't freaking mind, and I'm gonna be pausing at certain points. Yeah, just by looking at this scene alone, right, she kinda resembles Claire, but she gives out the vibe that she's a rock star, which I kinda like, to be very honest.
You never should have come back.
I gotta.
Bro, this shot over here, I'm not kidding you, is giving off Silent Hill vibes. The thick fog and how the city looks like. Buddy, this literally screams Silent Hill, man. Sheesh.
A message from Mira.
She's been gone a long time. Ran when things got hard. Left the band behind.
Yeah, and the fact that the camera angle is from the top right, it reminded me of the camera angle from Parasite Eve. And I'm pretty sure that some Resident Evil games also have this from the top camera angle as well, if I'm not mistaken. But this looks like throughout the entire game, the camera angle will be from the top. Because older Resident Evil games, right, when you go from one location to another, the camera angle changes. While in this one, right, the camera angle is consistently from the top.
Why she
Regardless of
vanished
wherever
when
you go.
everything was coming together.
And of course, it ain't a survival horror game without puzzles. And here's another thing I noticed. The inventory system, I'm not kidding you, kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 4. In terms of how the inventory system looks like. And here's another thing. Assuming that they're using the same concept as how older Resident Evil works, I assume that they use the same, how the UI looks like from Resident Evil 4, but take the old aspect where you be getting not only your weapons in your inventory, but the key item will be in the inventory as well, which Resident Evil 4 didn't have. Because in Resident Evil 4, what they did is, in your inventory, only your weapon, your herbs, and your handgun will appear in your inventory. While in this game, on the other hand, it feels like it's going for a hybrid of Resident Evil 4 and older Resident Evil games, where the inventory system will not only show your weapons, but your key items as well. It should be interesting, but to be very honest, I don't really like that aspect.
Isn't that why you're here too? Did you forget what happened?
Yeah, just look at the UI at the bottom left of the screen, man. The UI resembles the remake version of Resident Evil games where it gives you 4 slots of the weapon slot, just like the remake versions of the Resident Evil games, particularly Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 4. But the difference is that Resident Evil 4, you can equip up to 8 weapons, while in 2 and 3, you can have only 4 slots. Or should I say up to 4 slots.
On that night,
So that's the big difference.
this place remembers. And so do I.
And I assume this creepy lady over here is the final boss of the game. I might be wrong, but we'll see. I hope she doesn't get the Lady D situation where in almost every single Resident Evil Village trailer, right, even though I have not beaten Resident Evil Village yet, from what I understand, they heavily promoted Lady D in the trailer, which prompts the assumption of the fact that Lady D might be the final boss of Resident Evil Village. But as it turns out, right, Lady D is only appeared during the first quarter of the game, from what I understand, which kind of bums out some people out there. So I hope this lady that appeared over here, right? Sorry. So I hope this lady over here, right, doesn't get the same treatment as Lady D from Resident Evil Village. That's what I'm saying. Okay, in terms of the creature design, right, it kind of reminds me of Silent Hill, man, not gonna lie.
I'll be waiting. So come and find
Yeah,
me.
this weird Oh my gosh, that creature right over there kind of reminds me of the one creature from Silent Hill, either Silent Hill 1 or Silent Hill 2. It's either one of these two games, where the boss looks like this, or the creature. I kind of forgot. It's been a while since the last time I played OG 1 and OG Silent Hill 1 and OG Silent Hill 2. Okay, it's been quite some time. It's during my teenage times. Okay. Oh my gosh. You know, I just realized the design of the base serum and the handgun ammo really reminds me of Silent Hill, man. Oh my gosh. It really reminds me of Silent Hill. There's even dodging as well. Neat.
Mira.
Yeah, I can already see that this game is literally a combination of three games: Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Parasite Eve. And why I said Parasite Eve is because of the from the top camera angle. And as for they literally have the item inventory system from Resident Evil, and some of the monster design and the item design from Silent Hill, and from the top camera angle from Parasite Eve. So yeah, interesting. Very interesting to say the least. Okay, you know what? Let's check out the official gameplay trailer that HideWorks dropped 5 months ago. I haven't had the opportunity. I just know about this recently. Okay, so with that being said, let's just check out the official gameplay trailer for Liminal Point. It's a 5-minute gameplay trailer, as a matter of fact. A state of transition marked by integration of the shelf node between places between who you were and what you become. And dude, even the music is giving off Resident Evil vibes. And not just Resident Evil, it's Silent Hill as well, man. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, they even have the storage box from older Resident Evil games, man. Sheesh. Okay, so this is how the map looks like. Yep, typical survival horror-esque game. Jeez, the monster really reminds me of Silent Hill, man. Yikes. Oh my goodness gracious, this is creepy as hell. Inventory resizer? Is that something like a hip pouch from Resident Evil 2 remake? I've already answered my question. It's something like a hip pouch from Resident Evil 2 remake. Now I'm really feeling it with the sound of the shotgun though. So at least it's nice that they're showing laser sight in this game, which older Resident Evil game doesn't have. I know I killed it, I know I did, but it keeps coming alive. Ew! Yeah, just by design alone, right, it's more Silent Hill than Resident Evil. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, in terms of monster design, right, it's more Silent Hill than Resident Evil-ish. Like, what in the world am I looking at? Okay, you have melee weapons as well. You can roll, okay. I hope the weapon doesn't have a durability system just like in Silent Hill F. Where in Silent Hill F, as you keep using the weapon, the durability decreases. I hope it doesn't have the durability system from Silent Hill F. And oh my goodness gracious. Speaking of, as I'm talking about Silent Hill F, the fog. What in the blue hell was that? That looked like from the creature from Silent Hill 1 and 2, man. Sheesh. I'm interested. Even though the game kind of creeps me up at times. HideWorks, you have my attention. I will definitely be keeping an eye out on Liminal Point, and as a matter of fact, right, yeah, apparently the game can be wish listed right now as a matter of fact. So let me just click on this the app on. So the game's planned release date will be 2026, which is next year. This video is being recorded at the end of 2025, by the way. Okay, let me see. Oh my, whoa! I'm kind of worried about the graphics though. I do want to check out this game, but I hope the game is not as graphically demanding like those AAA games out there, man. I'm just saying. Because FYI, currently my CPU is an i5 9400F along with a 3060. I'm not worried about my GPU, it's just my CPU there. Because my CPU is a pretty old ass CPU which was released back in 2019. So I hope my old ass CPU can run this game, man. Worst comes to worst, I'll just play this game at 1080p. Even though this game is better off being played in 4K, but I'll just see how things goes. And you know what? Let me check out what other works that HideWorks has done. So HideWorks also has released another game, which is The Devil is in the Details. Apparently there's a free demo, and the game was already out back last year, October, as a matter of fact. So I won't be surprised if Liminal Point will be released sometime in October 2026. This is just my prediction, by the way, but guess what? If a game that looks like older Resident Evil game and older Silent Hill games, I mean, buddy, you have me by the balls. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching my reaction to the trailer for Liminal Point. If you guys enjoyed my reaction so far, I do appreciate a thumbs up in the comment down below. Also, if you guys want to check out more stuff on this channel, such as the likes of my playthrough of Resident Evil games, please do feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you will be notified when I will drop my next video. And as a matter of fact, I will do you guys a favor by dropping some of my Resident Evil playthroughs in the form of playlists at the end of the video, so do feel free to check out those videos as a matter of fact. With that being said, my name is AJ, hope you all have a good one, and I will see you all in the next video.